Yeah, ready to go whenever you are. All right. And welcome to the Energy City Metro Ballpark here in Spruce Grove, Alberta. We got some late afternoon baseball for you between the Energy City Cactus Rats and the Lethbridge Bulls. Both teams come into this game needing a win here, or at least they would really like one to solidify positioning in the stands. And for the Cactus Rats, it is the beginning of 4 straight home games over a 3-day span. Of course, these two teams have a doubleheader. Well, not these two teams. This home team, has a doubleheader tomorrow against Brooks. But they got to get this game out of the way first and foremost. Thank you. Starting pitchers for today's game will be Shane McTavish on the Bulls side and Saul Mata on the Cactus Rat side. We haven't seen much of Mata so far this season here at home, so we'll get to see him. Generally, it's been Matt Savensma who has found himself in the home starts, but he started earlier this week and put up a pretty good performance in that outing, helping the Cactus Rats get a win on the road. So now the focus shifts to home. Stand by as the announcements being made of the starting lineups. We will have those for you in a moment, as well as the national anthems. Okay, thank you. I probably should have asked first. Better call Saul. That's always what I think of. While we await the first pitch, let's get to the umpires for tonight's game. Corey Davis will be the umpire behind home plate. Devin Redekop is the third base umpire, and Jimmy Crawford is at first base today as they announce the home roster, the starting lineup today. And the defensive alignment for the Cactus Rats will be in left field, Carson Burnett. In center field, Stephen Furman. And in right field, Hiraku Ikeda. On the infield, Mac Warawa, who we have not seen too much of this season. He's at third base. Umezawa at second. David Simmons at first. Caden Barron playing the shortstop. Behind the dish, we got Liam Kirsch. And then the designated hitter today is Dan Kawanishi. Kawanishi getting moved all the way up to second in the batting order tonight. The anthems will be forthcoming momentarily.
Please rise and take your hats off and stand for our national anthem.
We're all set for first pitch here from the Energy City Metro Ballpark. Cactus Rats and the Bulls on this Thursday evening, and a beautiful one at that here in Spruce Grove, as it is just above 20 degrees, barely any cloud cover overhead, and perfect, absolutely perfect baseball weather. Kind of reminds you of May and early June in the major leagues when it's not too hot out, but it's also no longer spring. It is right in the sweet spot as far as baseball weather goes. And we take a look at where these two teams are in the standings. Lethbridge leading the division outright, 20-7. They are up on the Okotoks Dogs by 14 percentage points. And then for the Cactus Rats, 11-17, they are still fourth in the division, looking for a playoff berth this season that they have not had in the past couple of tries. So they got a lot to play for, as do the Bulls. And the starting pitcher for the Cactus Rats is Saul Mata. I was corrected on the name. It is Saul, not Saul. And in 23 innings pitched, he has 2-3 for his record. He's given up 13 runs, all earned on 14 hits, but a healthy strikeout to walk ratio, 27 strikeouts to 19. Comes in with a 5.09 ERA, which as far as starters go, is not all that bad. He'll be looking to improve on it, though, as he takes on a dangerous Lethbridge Bulls lineup. Any team that has gone 20-9, they are always dangerous, always a threat to cash and runs. Jack Wheatley will lead things off, starting at shortstop today. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. The first pitch is over and just off the plate for ball one. Wheatley, part of one of many sets of brothers on this Lethbridge Bulls team that really exudes family vibes when you look at it from that angle as Mata's offering is fouled off, brings the count to 2-1. And Wheatley on the season, a 346 average, 929 OPS. He's got 18 hits and 9 RBIs. Ahead in the count 2-1 here on Mata, who is set and deals below the zone 3-1. Right behind Jack Wheatley, Jordan Monroe on deck getting the start in center field for tonight's game. As Mata deals 3-1, it's down below the zone again, and Wheatley is aboard on a base on balls.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 16, Jordan Monroe.
So I'll bring up Jordan Monroe to the plate. Wheatley aboard at first, nobody out yet here in the top of the first inning. Mata's first offering again misses down low, having a bit of trouble finding the bottom half of the strike zone here to start. Throw back to first will chase Wheatley back to the bag. As Monroe on the season, a 278 average, 742 OPS. He's got 5 hits and 3 RBIs as that pitch is in there for a strike, brings the count to 1-1. Just a shallow lead off first for Wheatley. Monroe calls time. He'll get himself reset. Mata looking to build off of that last pitch there, bringing the count even. It's a 1-1 count with a runner on first. And he gets the swing and a miss. A healthy cut on that one from Monroe, 1-2. Jet flying overhead, which we haven't seen too much of this season here at the ballpark, but kind of adds a big league aesthetic to it. They'll chase Wheatley back to the bag once again. Was hearing that at some point in the next little bit, they will do one last flyover for the Snowbirds here in the capital region. As Wheatley takes off, pitch is taken, throw to second, on the money, but he just gets around the tag. We saw that in one of the games last week where the throw looked good, but the runner managed to sneak in there somehow. That happens here as Wheatley gets a stolen base. So the strike 3 call means there's 1 out. And that'll bring up Caleb Haney. And he bats with a runner in scoring position now as a result of that stolen base. Almost a strike him out, throw him out. That would have been a great play if Kirsch were able to turn it. Ball gets lost in Kirsch's feet as it was in the dirt. That allows Wheatley to advance over to third. So now the first run of the game is just 90 feet away. Should the Bulls be able to cash it in, and more importantly, a sac fly would do the job. Ma's next pitch also misses low, 2-0. Haney, a 350 average, the OPS up near 1,000. He's got 35 hits and 20 RBIs. Missing upstairs is Mata, 3-0. Xander Meissner, starting at first base tonight, is on deck. Mata's set. Here's the 3-0. That one will be over for a strike. Doesn't get any easier with Meissner on deck. Pitch is in the dirt, and another walk issued by Mata here in this first inning.
Now batting,
So Meisner, fresh addition to this Bulls lineup. Stats for his only game that's showing on here are pretty impressive. 4 plate appearances and 2 hits, including an RBI double. First pitch is just above the zone for a ball. Is first and third with 1 out. Mata trying to escape the jam. He deals. And thinking about running was Haney, but he opts to hold as it's a 2-0 count now. True outcomes inning so far. 2 walks, 1 strikeout. Pitch misses again. Mata having trouble finding the zone, 3-0. Josh Milton, the DH for tonight's game, is on deck. Bulls trying to make something happen early. Mata was set, but then chases Haney back to first. Three-0 count, 1 out. 2 runners aboard. Mata looking to get out of it. Here's the pitch. And it is outside of the zone again, a walk on 4 pitches this time.
Now batting, third baseman, number 15, Will Turner.
So Josh Milton will bat now with the bases juiced and 1 out here in the top of the first. And Milton every bit as dangerous as the 4 men up to the plate before him. As they're getting things sorted out. Also a visit to the mound by Liam Kirsch. Just to try and get Mata settled down as he has walked 3 of the first 4 batters he's faced. Chance to get out of it though. Double play is in effect. Mata deals. That one will be over for a strike. To Milton, who comes in with a .344 average, .908 OPS. He's got 31 hits, 26 RBIs on the season. Would love to add to the RBI total here. 0-1. Just off the plate outside. Looked like a good pitch, does not get the call. Will Turner, who was heard over the intercom, is on deck. He is starting at third base today as that pitch is fought off. Runs the count to 1-2. Mata already does have a strikeout in this inning. That's the only out recorded so far. Bases are juiced here, 1 out. As the 1-2 is upstairs outside of the zone. All 3 have gotten aboard via the walk. Jack Wheatley started things off and stole a base as well. Advanced on a wild pitch, and then Haney and Meisner have both walked. 2-2 swung on and missed. And Mata gets a crucial strikeout. There's 2 away.
And now batting, the third baseman, number 15, Will Turner.
So that's 2 down. And Turner, if he wants to bring home a run, can't do so via the sac fly now. It has to be on a hit or a walk, and the first pitch is upstairs for ball 1. Turner, .250 average, .825. OPS, he has 5 hits and 3 RBIs so far. The 1-0 upstairs 2-0. Keeping in mind there is nowhere to put Turner. The 2-0, and this one is popped up. Playable into foul territory, making the catch to end the inning is the third baseman Warawa. So no, that is not the end of the inning. I thought it was, but they rule he dropped it. So no, we will continue. 2-1. I was certain, and by the way everybody reacted, it looked like he had caught it, but it will be a 2-1 count. Two-way, and the pitch does find the bottom of the zone like Mata was looking for. All inning, he finally gets it. 2-2 the count now. Wheatley at third, Haney at second, and Meisner at first. Mata trying to get out of the inning unscathed. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He gets the put out anyway. If you can't get it via the pop, get it via the K. 3 strikeouts for Mata, and the Bulls get nothing. We'll go bottom one, scoreless.
This July, the Okotoks Dogs and Baseball Canada will host the Road to Okotoks and the Morneau Cup National Championship at the Siemens Stadium Complex from July 14th to 19th. Come watch the top 16 youth baseball teams from across the country. These are the future stars of Canadian baseball, tomorrow's collegiate standouts and professional players, all chasing a national championship. Don't miss a week of elite competition, unforgettable moments, and the future of Canadian baseball in Okotoks.
For more than 40 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
Get ready for the sweetest baseball event in Canada. All the very best players from around the WCBL will be in the very best city for the 2026 All-Star Weekend. Don't be sour. Get your tickets to the summer's biggest baseball event now.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play.
We go to the bottom of the first. It's still scoreless as we get a look at the starting pitcher for the Lethbridge Bulls, Shea McTavish. 23 innings pitched. He's given up 15 runs, all earned on 25 hits. ERA of 5.87, but a very good strikeout to walk ratio, 27-11. And with the first pitch, he is going to hit Caden Barron, who will be aboard. So Barron only has to see one pitch to be aboard at first base to start this inning. I'm sure that's not how McTavish thought this outing was going to begin for him, but right away we will go to the designated hitter batting in the 2 spot, Dan Kawanishi. Barron just a shallow lead off first, thought about taking off, does not. The pitch is outside for ball 1. Kawanishi was batting in the middle of the order for the majority of last week, but he's been playing well lately, so he gets elevated in this one, as that one will bring the count to 1-1. Kawanishi, 289 average, 816 OPS. He's got 24 hits and 14 RBI. Barron not running. Pitches off the plate outside, 2-1. We're talking about the good week that Kawanishi had last week. You just got to look at the fact that he had multiple RBIs, pitch in the dirt, 3-1 the count, and most significantly in the Canada Day game against Weyburn, 4 RBIs. He had a home run, a double, and reached base 4 times. Pitch is outside. He'll reach base here. And the first 2 are aboard. 1 on a hit by pitch, the other base on balls.
The first baseman, number 9, David Simmons.
So David Simmons, favorable situation here. He's got 2 aboard, nobody out. Chance to add to his own 21 hits and 14 RBIs on the season. The first pitch is upstairs for ball 1. Simmons 256 average and an 843 OPS on the season. McTavish set, deals, swung on and missed. Count is now 1-1. Barron and Kawanishi at second and first respectively. First 2 batters have reached here in the bottom of the first, and McTavish gets another swing and miss out of Simmons, 1-2 the count. Hiraku Ikeda, we haven't seen too much of him. He did come in as a defensive replacement on that Canada Day game and then played last Saturday. He's on deck as this one is fought off foul down the third base line. Simmons stays alive in the count. Simmons in that game last Saturday did reach via walk and produced the last step out of the game, grounding into a double play in the bottom of the 9th. Trying to get aboard here, the 1-2, and this one is popped up. Shallow center field. Out to make that catch on the outfield grass is Haney. That's the first out of the inning.
Now batting for the Cactus Rats, the right fielder, number 10, Hikaru Akita.
So Ikeda now, still the same situation on the base pass, but 1 out as Simmons is the first man retired here in the bottom of the first. And the first pitch on the way from Ikeda, inside catches the corner for a strike. Ikeda batting .221 with a .758 OPS. He's got 15 hits and 8 RBIs on the season. McTavish set, deals 0-1, and it's way upstairs. 2 even up the count. Ikeda, after coming in to that Canada Day game, as he pops this one foul, it's not going to be playable. And it'll be allowed. Foul ball at that. Ikeda, after coming in, struck out twice on that Canada Day game. Behind here, 1-2, 1 out. Liam Kirsch behind the plate for tonight's game. He's on deck. As this one's put on the ground, it's off the mound. Flit to second, 1 on to first. There will not be a throw. As Ikeda gets aboard on the fielder's choice, Kawanishi retired, but Barron 90 feet away from being the first run of the game. That'll be 6-4 on the putout. And Liam Kirsch has a chance to bring home the first run. Tied for being the best hitter by OPS on the Cactus Rats with Rogan Rivard, with it being north of 1.026. As this one is powered out into center field, it's going to stay in the yard. The catch made on the warning track by Jordan Monroe. Cactus Rats, like the Bulls, get one to third, but cannot push a run home. It stays scoreless. We go to the second inning.
For over a century, we've been more than just lawyers. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your strongest advocates. With 15 locations across the prairies, we're everywhere you are. Stringham, your local lawyers.
Hey baseball fans, make sure to stay up to date with your favorite teams across the league by subscribing to the WCBL YouTube channel right now. We have tons of free coverage for you over there, including daily highlights, full archived game broadcasts, daily game day previews, plus the WCBL report with myself and Joe McFarland every Wednesday. It's all in one spot, the WCBL YouTube channel. Subscribe today.
Have had a bunch of base runners already, but no hits and no runs to this point. So the box score looks a little deceiving. Saul Mata back out for another inning of work. Will face 7-8-9 in the order. Carson Haney in the starting lineup with his brother Caleb today. Swings through the first pitch. Carson, a .351 averaged, .869 OPS as he powers through another one again and misses. 0-2. 20 hits and 10 RBIs. Mata already with 3 strikeouts. That's how he got all his outs in the first. And he gets another one here this time on 3 pitches. There's one away very quickly. So one away, Matt Larkin, the catcher for tonight's game for the Lethbridge Bulls. First pitch off the plate. So the count starts at 1-0. Larkin, a recent addition here to this Bulls lineup. So recent, we don't have stats for him just yet. 1-1 the count. As Mata deals that one outside. And behind Larkin on deck, Easton Katura, a returning player this year. Getting started in left field tonight. Mata deals, gets the swing and a miss, and the count runs even 2-2. Mata set, deals 2-2, strike three called. He paints the corner. He's got 5 strikeouts already.
Now batting. The left fielder, number 4, Easton Ventura.
So Katura was actually a Cactus rat last year, but he is a returning player to the WCBL on the Lethbridge Bulls this season. Take a moment to get set as Mata steps off the mound. Katura, just a 167 average, 792 OPS. He's got 4 hits and 5 RBIs, so not a great season. And as far as the murderer's row of bats that the Bulls have, he's probably the weakest link that Cactus Rats pitching will face today. That one popped foul into the screen. What's the count? That was first game. So 0-1 the count to start. Mata already with 5 strikeouts, would like to make it 6, and he's even closer to that goal now. A called strike, 0-2. Would love to just get this out right here, top of the order on deck, and Jack Wheatley walked his last time up. 0-2, 2 outs. Mata set, here's the pitch, and this one is pop foul as Katura stays alive. Mata looking for strikeout number 6. And instead, he will hit Easton Katura and put him aboard. So back to the top of the order we go. Jack Wheatley drew a walk. His last time up would steal second and advance to third on a wild pitch, and that was as far as he got. Taking all the way on the first pitch there for ball 1. Katura, medium lead off first, not running, and pitch is taken by Wheatley with a good eye, 2-0. Should the inning continue, Jordan Monroe on deck was the first of 5 Bulls hitters to be struck out by Mata. Here's the pitch on the way. That one's over for a strike. 2-1 the count. Katura not looking like he's going to steal here. Pitch on the way. They were looking for the bottom of the zone. It just missed. 3-1. Been a lot of traffic in this game for a game that is in the second inning. But so far, no runs. Pitch is inside, catches the corner, and we got a full count with 2 outs. So Katura will be off on the pitch. As Mata is set. And then he throws to first. They got him in a rundown. Katura thought that was a balk, but they have him in a rundown. He'll be tagged out, and that will be the inning. So Mata slithers his way out of that hit by pitch, and we'll go to the bottom of the second, still scoreless.
Have you ever wondered if there's one thing that connects people from across our province? Something that connects the coffee shop to the spray park, or the brewery to the rodeo, the campground to the sports field. It's pretty amazing when you think about how it's all connected, because it truly is. And it's all we think about, so you don't have to.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
Yo, Dustin, you need a goalie?
Yes.
Can I join you guys? All right, let's go.
Whether it's on the ice or on our app, always play for the fun of the game. Gamble responsibly with Play Alberta.
To start on Burnett, Shane McTavish into his second inning of work. As that one is off the plate, 1-1. Burnett, 180 average and a 632 OPS. He's got 11 hits and 9 RBIs. Taking on that one, 2-1. Burnett had a pretty good week last week here in the 3 home games that were played, as the count runs to 3-1. As sacrifice fly on Saturday, and then the Canada Day game, solo homer and an RBI double in that 10-9 fireworks show. As he powers this one on the ground, right to third, the throw across the diamond is scooped up out of the dirt by the first baseman Meisner, and that will be the first out of the inning. 5-3 on the putout. Now I'll bring up Seiji Umezawa. Umezawa also played in that Saturday afternoon game. Reached twice on errors. And came in the bottom of the ninth on the Canada Day game as a pinch runner. Ahead here 1-0. Umezawa on the season. Batting at the Mendoza line, 200, 661 OPS, but he's going to improve on that. There's the first hit of the game for either side. Umezawa's aboard with a base hit. So I'll bring up Stephen Furman, who has really found a home in the bottom half of the order as the guy helping to turn the lineup over. He was batting in the 9th spot throughout last week and came up with some very clutch hits. Starts ahead in the count, 1-0. He's got a 274 average, 760 for the OPS. 26 hits and 20 RBIs. Home run cut on that one and a miss, 1-1. Furman doubled on Saturday and then had a 3-hit game, all RBIs or all base hits and 2 RBIs on the Canada Day game. There's a difficult one that is thrown across the diamond in time just by a whisker. Advancing on the play, Umezawa to second. There's 2 away, though. That ball bounced on the third baseman, Will Turner, at the last second, so it took away the opportunity for a double play. And so as a result, now it's Umezawa at second, number 9 hitter, Mac Warawa, who we did not see last week, up to bat. And he takes first pitch for a strike. Warawa on the lineup card has the number 3 that Riley Kwok was wearing. Hoping to put a similar amount of magic in behind it. Called strike, 0-2 the count. Top of the order looms on deck should Warawa reach. Pitches in the dirt, 1-2. McTavish, like his counterpart Mata, has had a bit of traffic to deal with, but dealt with it so far. Trying to get out of this inning once again. 1-2, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt once more. Good block there to prevent Umezawa from advancing. So an even count. 2-2, 2 outs. Bottom 2. Runner at base, number 2. McTavish deals. That ball gets away. Umezawa will advance to third. And it's a full count. So now the go-ahead run just 90 feet away. Cactus Rats got to this position last inning and couldn't cash in. 3-2, top of the order on deck, and a swing and a miss by Warawa for strike 3. That ends the inning. Still no runs to be spoken of as we go to the top of the third.
For over a century, we've been more than just lawyers. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your strongest advocates. With 15 locations across the prairies, we're everywhere you are. Stringham, your local lawyers.
Hey baseball fans, make sure to stay up to date with your favorite teams across the league by subscribing to the WCBL YouTube channel right now. We have tons of free coverage for you over there, including daily highlights, full archived game broadcasts, daily game day previews, plus the WCBL report with myself and Joe McFarland every Wednesday. It's all in one spot, the WCBL YouTube channel. Subscribe today.
Have you ever wondered if there's one thing that connects people from across our province? Something that connects the coffee shop to the spray park, or the brewery to the rodeo, the campground to the sports field. It's pretty amazing when you think about how it's all connected, because it truly is. And it's all we think about, so you don't have to.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
So Lethbridge with a 3-0 lead now for their pitcher Shea McTavish as we go into the bottom of the third. Top three in the batting order for the Cactus Rats up to bat. Barron, Kawanishi, and then Simmons. McTavish starts things off with a strike in the top half of the zone to Barron, who on his first pitch last at bat was hit. He gets as far as third base in the bottom of the first and could not get across. Fouls that pitch off, falls behind 0-2. Kawanishi on deck, got aboard via walk. Pitch well upstairs, 1-2. McTavish deals and still cannot find the upper half of the zone. 3 other games tonight, as it is a Thursday, so not every team will be playing. And only one of those games is in the province of Alberta, as it's Sylvan Lake up at Fort McMurray. Other 2 games, Moose Jaw and Brooks. Sorry, only one of those games is in Saskatchewan. That's Okotoks and Regina. Moose Jaw is at Brooks. 2-2 count. Still. Good take by Barron. Runs the count full. And for Lethbridge, they'll be watching that Okotoks game closely as the Dogs are nipping at their heels for the top of the West Division. Pitch on the way is ball 4 upstairs, so Caden Barron is aboard for the second time. That's the second walk issued by McTavish this game. The first one was to Dan Kawanishi, who is up to bat now. Once again with a runner aboard and nobody out. McTavish's first pitch misses upstairs. And as for the Cactus Rats side of things, the games that they'll be paying attention to are limited pretty well to just Sylvan Lake and Fort McMurray as the count runs 2-0. Although Brooks has 5 games in hand, so they will actually be looking more towards Brooks. Fort McMurray 9-25. Brooks 9-20 as the count is now 2-1. Cactus Rats at 11-17. As they got a lot of games to make up. Pitch is fought off, 2-2. Pitch on the way, ball 4. So 2 are aboard via walk here to start this inning.
The first baseman, number 9, David Simmons.
So all of a sudden, Cactus Rats are in business here. First and second with nobody out in the first pitch to Simmons is in there for a strike. Simmons a pop out to second base in his first at bat. Good take there, 1-1. McTavish trying to get himself out of this jam here. It's 2 aboard, nobody out. Here's the 1-1, just above the zone. Another good take, 2-1. Right behind Simmons is Hiraku Ikeda, who reached on fielder's choice. This one's popped up on the infield, and making the catch is the second baseman, Haney, for the first out. Another pop out to second. One away for Hiraku Ikeda. Ikeda, fielder's choice his last time up. McTavish set deals, and that one is below the zone. And all 3 of those games, by the way, are 7:05 first pitches here on this Thursday. One and one now. Right behind Ikeda is Liam Kirsch. He ended the bottom of the first with a fly out to center field. Had some good carry, but not enough to get out of the park. McTavish deals inside, does not get the call, 2-1. Barron at second, Kawanishi at first. Here's the pitch on the way for McTavish, and it's club foul. A nice snag on the rail by the Cactus Rats bench player. 2-2. Here's the pitch on the way from McTavish, and once again, it's fought off foul by Ikeda, who's putting up a good battle here. Ikeda looking to bring in a run here. after the Cactus Rats gave up 3 in the top half of the inning, and the count runs full. Three and 2, 1 out. Runners with decent leads off of first and second. Here's the pitch, and it's golfed right back to the pitcher's mound. Throw to second, one on to first, double play. And that is it for the home side in the third. It's 3-0 Lethbridge. We go top of the fourth.
This July, the Okotoks Dogs and Baseball Canada will host the Road to Okotoks and the Morneau Cup National Championship at the Seaman Stadium Complex from July 14th to 19th. Come watch the top 16 youth baseball teams from across the country. These are the future stars of Canadian baseball, tomorrow's collegiate standouts and professional players, all chasing a national championship. Don't miss a week of elite competition, unforgettable moments, and the future of Canadian baseball in Okotoks.
For more than 40 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
For over a century, we've been more than just lawyers. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your strongest advocates. With 15 locations across the prairies, we're everywhere you are. Stringham, your local lawyers.
Hey baseball fans, make sure to stay up to date with your favorite teams across the league by subscribing to the WCBL YouTube channel right now. We have tons of free coverage for you over there, including daily highlights, full archived game broadcasts, daily game day previews, plus the WCBL report with myself and Joe McFarland every Wednesday. It's all in one spot, the WCBL YouTube channel. Subscribe today.
Top of the fourth inning after a bit of a quick rake of the infield dirt. Lethbridge has a 3-0 lead. They scored all their pitches across 2 plate appearances via wild pitcher Bach. After they had the bases loaded in the top of the third with 1 out. First pitch misses for a ball. It's 8-9-1 the order. Matt Larkin starting things off. That one once again missing, 2-0. Bulls have had the bases loaded twice and somehow have not gotten a hit in either scenario. This one is popped up on the infield dirt. Simmons locates that and puts it away for the first out. One away, and Easton Couture, the former Cactus Rat, will be the next one to bat. First pitch, it misses for ball 1. A little bit of a shout out here as Luke Wilson, who played a fair bit last week, not playing tonight, but doing the music here in this game. Kind of shades of Jose Bautista over a decade ago when he was serving a suspension and opted to do so by doing PA up at the press level. Who could forget him saying Kevin Pillar as Kevin I Catch Everything Pillar, which was very much the truth at the time. Prime Kevin Pillar was an experience. So it's always good to see the players get involved even when they're not actually playing in the game. So a shout out to Luke for the music here. Got a 2-2 count here, a full count, sorry. This one is golfed out into left field, a sliding play, and he makes the catch. Great catch there by Carson Burnett in left. There's 2 away.
Now batting the shortstop, number 7, Jack Wheatley.
That brings us back to the top of the order. Jack Wheatley has reached base twice, 1 for 1 plus a walk. Mata deals, and that one just misses. Wheatley has seen 5 pitches, at least 5 pitches in each of his first 2 at-bats, although the second one got truncated and had to be continued in the top of the third as this one goes to 2-1. Jordan Monroe on deck, 0 for 1, a strikeout and a walk. That pitch in the dirt, and Wheatley is ahead again. He has had a good eye for the ball at the plate this evening. Three and 1, and it misses again. Jack Wheatley just always gets aboard, one way or another. Well, we'll see what Monroe can do here. Once again, runner on first, just like he's always had. Pitch misses 1-0. Mata set, deals. That one finds the zone. 1-1 the count. Should this inning continue, Caleb Haney on deck. 0 for 1, lined out his last time up. He's reached on a walk in the top of the first. 2-1 the count now. Mata trying to get out of the inning, but he falls behind as ahead in the count. 3-1 is Monroe. Two games have gotten underway in the top of the first. It's Sylvan Lake, Fort McMurray, and Moose Jaw Brooks. Good take by Monroe. He is aboard again with a walk. Still 2 outs, but now 2 aboard. And Caleb Haney with a chance to keep the lineup moving. Pitch on the way from Mata is in there for a strike. Of course, we will keep you updated on those 2 games that have just gotten underway as the Cactus Rats look to stay in 4th place in the division. Looking to get back to postseason ball. 1-1 the count now. Mata set, delivers. That catches the corner, and he's ahead, 1-2. Xander Meisner on deck. He does not have a hit, but has reached base both times. Mata doesn't want to let it get to him. Look back at second, and the 1-2 is golfed past the second baseman Umezawa into right field. That's going to cash in a run. The throw into second is not in time. And it's a 4-0 Bulls lead, RBI single. That is the first RBI, if you want to believe it, despite the fact the Bulls already have 4 runs. Still first and second. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the Cactus Rats bullpen as Mata has only given up 3 hits, but 4 runs are already across for Lethbridge, and the walks have been a bit of an issue so far. So the count is still 1-0 following the mound visit. Guy in the bullpen warming up for the Cactus Rats appears to be Hudson Kazicki. 2-0 the count now. Mata's set, delivers. Still cannot find the zone, 3-0. Swinging on 3-0, it's fouled back by Meisner. Mata set, delivers, and it will be ball 4. The bases are juiced again with 2 outs. Meisner has reached base all 3 times he's been up to bat.
Number 21, Josh Milton.
So Josh Milton comes up to bat. He's 0 for 2. It was in his last at bat as he starts behind 0-1, where the first 2 Bulls runs scored. 1 on a balk and then 1 on a wild pitch. Mata set, delivers, and that one below the zone. Kazicki looks set to come in at any point here. This one fouled off by Milton, 1-2. Can Mata get out of it? Here's the pitch. It misses. Mata does have 6 strikeouts already. Trying to see if he can get number 7. Here's the 2-2. And it misses. It's a full count. Mata set, delivers. Ball 4, a run, walks home. We'll see what Jordan Blundell does now, and it looks like that might be it for Mata. Well, despite the fact he only gives up 3 hits, just not Mata's night, and so we'll have a new pitcher into the game when we return.
This July, the Okotoks Dogs and Baseball Canada will host the Road to Okotoks and the Morneau Cup National Championship at the Seaman Stadium Complex from July 14th to 19th. Come watch the top 16 youth baseball teams from across the country. These are the future stars of Canadian baseball, tomorrow's collegiate standouts and professional players, all chasing a national championship. Don't miss a week of elite competition, unforgettable moments, and the future of Canadian baseball in Okotoks.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
Hey baseball fans, make sure to stay up to date with your favorite teams across the league by subscribing to the WCBL YouTube channel right now. We have tons of free coverage for you over there, including daily highlights, full archived game broadcasts, daily game day previews, plus the WCBL report with myself and Joe McFarland every Wednesday. It's all in one spot, the WCBL YouTube channel. Subscribe today.
Cactus Rats have a new pitcher into the game. It'll be the left-hander Hudson Kazicki. He inherits a bases-loaded situation with 2 outs, and already 2 runs are in. You're in the top of the 4th.
Third baseman, number 15, Will Turner.
And Will Turner will be the first man that he faces. First pitch on the way is well upstairs. Kazicki has only thrown 9 1/3 innings and given up 9 runs, only 8 of them earned on 8 hits. 7.71 ERA. 2-0 the count now. Bulls leading 5-0, and they've only brought home 1 of those runs via base hit. 3-0 the count now. And ball 4, Kazicki walks home a run. 6-0. So it continues as the Cactus Rats just cannot find a way out of the inning.
Right fielder, number 14, Carson Haynes.
Bat around inning as Carson Haney is the 9th man of the plate. He has struck out twice. And he takes ball 1. Kazicki has not thrown a strike yet. Two and 0. Doesn't look like there's any change to the scores around the league just yet. Throw to first, it's on the money, and he is out, and they will get out of the inning with a pickoff. But Lethbridge brings home another 3 runs. They lead 6-0. We go bottom 4.
Get ready for the sweetest baseball event in Canada. All the very best players from around the WCBL will be in the very best city for the 2026 All-Star Weekend. Don't be sour. Get your tickets to the summer's biggest baseball event now.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on.
Bottom of the 4th inning, and Shea McTavish will be out there for another inning of work as he has only given up 1 hit so far and total of 5 base runners. But more importantly, on top of the 1 hit, no runs across for the Cactus Rats yet. Liam Kirsch flew out to center his last time up. He'll look to change that. And the first pitch is outside for ball 1. Other games in the WCBL just getting underway now. We did have first pitch between Okotoks and Regina. So still top of the first inning, obviously. 2-0 on Kirsch. And the pitch from McTavish finds the upper half of the zone for a strike. Of course, as we get deeper into July, scoreboard watching only ramps up as Lethbridge looks to claim top spot in the division, and the Cactus Rats try and get a playoff spot. That one chases Kirsch back. It's 3-1 on the Cactus Rats catcher. Carson Burnett grounded out to third. His last time up, he's on deck. 3-1, McTavish deals. Check swing. Did he go around? He did. And the count runs full. Cactus Rats, of course, last made the playoffs in 2021, and that was a pretty good run. I still remember how good of a run that was to the final, and coincidentally, they faced the Lethbridge Bulls that year in the final. Wouldn't happen this year because they're in the same division. This one down the line but foul, and we'll do it all over again. Remember, especially a clinching win over Okotoks in which the starting pitcher that year for that game went 7 strong innings and allowed next to nothing. Would love another one of those postseason runs. McTavish set and deals another full count pitch. It's a good take by Kirsch, and he's aboard. That has been the only knock on McTavish so far in this outing. He has given up 4 walks, both him and Mata, Struggling with the base on balls, though. Mata at least countered with 6 strikeouts. So Burnett up with a runner aboard and nobody out yet. First pitch will find the bottom corner. See if the home side can get a rally going here. They've started off the innings pretty well. Just looking for that one knock to drive in some runs. 1-1 the count now on Burnett. Sun shining down bright on the field. As the pitch is upstairs in the zone, 1-2 is the count. Seiji Umezawa got a base hit his last time up, and he is on deck. One-two on the way. Swung on and missed, and Burnett is down on strikes. We'll see what Umezawa can do here. Base hit already. Has a runner aboard this time. And especially if Umezawa can get aboard, he has really good speed on the base paths. Taking the first pitch all the way, and that one is outside for ball 1. Kirsch, just a shallow lead off first, not running. Pitch is taken for a strike, 1-1. Stephen Fermin on deck, grounded out to third his last time up, and it was Umezawa's speed that negated a potential double play. Facing 1-2 count here with 1 out. Kirsch not running. Umezawa holds up his swing and is confirmed by Jimmy Crawford at first base, 2-2. Umezawa staying alive, sees another pitch from McTavish and clubs that on the ground. That is into left field for a base hit. How about that for Umezawa? 2 for 2 to start his evening. And the home side in business here in the 4th.
Now batting, center fielder, number 13, Stephen Kerr.
Well, a great position for Furman to be in. 2 aboard, 1 out. Remember a week ago, he had 3 base hits, drove in multiple runs on that Canada Day affair. First pitch is in there for a strike. Right behind Fermin is Mac Warawa. Had a lengthy at bat, but struck out his last time up. That pitch will knock Fermin back a bit, 1-1. Pitch is fouled off. As we mentioned, both these starting pitchers just having issues with walks between them. You have a total of 5 issued by McTavish on the Bulls mound, and then 6 issued by the Cactus Rats starting pitcher, Saul Mata, who is now out of the game. So double-digit walks, and we're not even a full 4 innings through this game. It's been that kind of day for the pitchers. Only difference, of course, is that Lethbridge has managed to put runs across. This one is skied into right field. This could be trouble, but it is fielded right at the edge of the line. Tagging and going to third is Kirsch. On the fly out to Carson Haney and right, there's 2 away.
Now batting, your third baseman, number 3, Matt Warlock.
Well, this is the third time the Cactus Rats have had a runner at third. Mac Warawa has a chance to bring that runner home here. Just got to put the ball in play and see what happens if this game as a whole has been any indication. There haven't been a lot of base hits. Taken off is Umezawa, and he's going to be in there safely with a nice slide. Stolen base for Umezawa. We mentioned his speed on the base paths. Shows it there, and now a single has a chance to drive in 2. Oh, 1 count. And McTavish deals. That one is blocked pretty well by the catcher. No, it hit him. That hits Warawa, so it is everybody aboard.
Now batting for the Cactus Rats, the shortstop, number 8, Hayden Barron.
And here's where it gets interesting because both Caden Barron and Dan Kawanishi have reached base in their first 2 plate appearances. So bases juice, 2 outs. Barron a chance to at least bring in one of these runs. First pitch is in there for a strike. Just a combined total of 5 hits in this game. 3 for Lethbridge, 2 for the Cactus Rats. That one gets away. Chance for Kirsch to score. He's coming in, and he is safe. Run scores on the wild pitch, and the Cactus Rats are on the board. And in the process, Umezawa advances to third. So 1 run is in already. Chance to make it 2 here for Barron on a 1-1 count. 1-1 McTavish, ready, deals, in the dirt again, this time blocked by Larkin, 2-1. Barron has already put together 2 great at-bats in this game. Can he make it 3 in a row? In the dirt again. And McTavish, all of a sudden, in a pickle here. Three and 1. Second base open, but doesn't get any easier with Kawanishi on deck. McTavish deals, finds the zone, and the count runs full. Bullpen starting to stir a little bit for Lethbridge. McTavish trying to polish off the inning. Here's the 3-2, swung on and foul tipped into the catcher's glove. That ends the inning. Cactus Rats at least get 1 across on a wild pitch. It's 6-1 Lethbridge. We go top 5.
This July, the Okotoks Dogs and Baseball Canada will host the Road to Okotoks and the Morneau Cup National Championship at the Seaman Stadium Complex from July 14th to 19th. Come watch the top 16 youth baseball teams from across the country. These are the future stars of Canadian baseball, tomorrow's collegiate standouts and professional players, all chasing a national championship. Don't miss a week of elite competition, unforgettable moments, and the future of Canadian baseball in Okotoks.
Have you ever wondered if there's one thing that connects people from across our province? Something that connects the coffee shop to the spray park, or the brewery to the rodeo, the campground to the sports field. It's pretty amazing when you think about how it's all connected, because it truly is. And it's all we think about, so you don't have to.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
Carson's at first. I think it's number 1, but I can't read the writing up here.
Top of the 5th, and we're trying to figure out a defensive substitution here. Carson Burnett has moved from left field to first base. Hudson Kazicki back out there for another inning of work. Starts things off with a strike. Carson Haney did come up to bat last inning, but his at-bat was cut short by a picked-off base runner. Swinging on that and missing 0-2. And we're just trying to figure out who the left fielder is now. And looks like he's actually out. That was the 3rd strike, my apologies. So that'll bring up Matt Larkin after a 3-pitch strikeout. And that's a strike to start. Simmons had been starting at first, so he is out of the game in favor of whoever is replacing him. As that one misses upstairs, 1-1. We'll have to get back to you on the mystery man in left. Kazicki deals and misses 2-1. Yeah, it was 2-1. Kazicki got the final out of the top of the 4th, trying to get a clean inning in here. And that's a base on balls. I thought it was 2-1. It was 3-1 apparently. So runner aboard. Still Kazicki is pitching. Kazicki deals. That one is blocked in the dirt. Count starts at 1-0 on Kachura, who has lined out and was hit by a pitch. Shallow lead off first for Larkin, 1-1 the count, as that one finds the zone. Beautiful weather, as we were mentioning, in Spruce Grove, and much needed after what was one of the rainiest months I can ever remember. 1-2 the count. That massive amount of rain in June. Has finally given way to a July that looks a lot nicer as this ball gets away from Kirsch and allows Matt Larkin to advance. 2-2 the count now. Now there is a chance still of thunderstorms this weekend, but that at least is normal for July in Edmonton, the always chance of thunderstorms, but actually getting consistent rain that lasts for days on end. Not a usual thing. This one fielded by Umezawa goes across to third, but that one was not even close to being in time. Nobody was covering first. And so it's everybody safe, first and third with one out.
In left field now, Sosuke Nakajima. And moving left field to first base, Carson Burnett. Now batting for the Bulls, shortstop number 7, Jack Wheatley.
So sorry, who is that that's in left now?
Sonosuke Nakajima, I think. He's a pitcher, but it's
Okay.
not him?
Top of the order, and that pitch will get away, and that will make it a 7-1 game. On the wild pitch to Jack Wheatley. Advancing to second is Katura, and there's still only one out here. So we get back onto the rain topic, 2-0 the count. As especially now that everybody in the city of Edmonton is kind of hoping the rain stops when you got so many events going on like the Street Performers Festival, Art Walk on White Avenue, and then K-Days coming up in about a week's time. Throw across the diamond. Burnett gets the out there. Throw back to third. Do they get a double play? No, he's in there safely. But they get the second out nevertheless.
Now batting the center field,
5-3 on the putout.
Jordan Monroe.
Jordan Monroe has reached base with a walk each of his last 2 times up to bat. First pitch on the way finds the top part of the zone. Upstairs, 1-1. But even if you're not attending one of those July events, of which there are many in the capital region, must feel good to just sit back on the patio and enjoy a nice afternoon that's not completely waterlogged out. Or if you're manning a garden, I know my relatives have a garden that they say has become a bit swamped at times, so that becomes less of a worry. 2-2 the count. The rain was nice. We weren't getting a lot of rain the past couple of years, but a little too much at once. 2-2. Pitch on the way is outside, full count. Caleb Haney on deck. He's reached base twice. RBI single his last time up. As Kazicki deals, and it's taken for ball 4, and now it's first and third with 2 away.
Now batting for the Bulls, second baseman, number 2, Caleb Haney.
So Haney officially 1 for 2, plus the walk that he had in his first at bat. Takes a pitch inside, blocked there by Kirsch to keep it in front of him. Kazicki trying to get out of this inning here with just the one run across. He finds the zone there, 1-1. Cactus Rats, after tonight's game, have 3 in a row against Brooks. And then they embark on their Saskatoon road trip next week. Well, Saskatoon, one of the opponents, Saskatchewan in general. Throwback to first, the pickoff is not successful. And the count goes 3-1. It's kind of an interesting thing for a full week next week. They're on the road, and then a full week after. They are right here the entire time. As that goes for ball 4, and the bases are loaded once again.
Now batting for the Bulls. First baseman, number 25, Xander Meisner.
Well, Xander Meisner does not have a hit yet, but he's reached base all 3 times as a mound visit here to try and stem the tide. Kazicki needs just one more out to get out of it, but outs have been difficult to come by for both sides here. I'll try and see if he can get it here as we take a more in-depth look at the schedule forthcoming for the Cactus Rats for next week at least, as they take on the 57s and the Moose Jaw Miller Express heading into the All-Star break. Pitch in the dirt, 1-0. And then a stretch, as it's currently scheduled, of 8 home games over a 9-day span. That'll be pretty fun. It'll be good to have a lot of baseball here in Spruce Grove. 1-0, misses down low. Moose Jaw and Brooks, by the way, 2 of the teams we've mentioned in talking about the upcoming games. Still scoreless, although Brooks has a couple of runners aboard in the bottom of the first. And it looks like the pitching rubber itself has a bit of an issue. So they'll deal with that. Sylvan Lake right now in the top of the first has played at 2 against Fort McMurray and threatening to add on to that. Still scoreless between Okotoks and Regina. Those are the only other games going on tonight. Some of the teams, of course, have the day off, given it's Thursday. 3-0. There have already been 2 runs walked home by the Cactus Rats, and that's going to be 3 on 4 pitches for the 4th time. Xander Meisner is aboard.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 21, Josh Milton.
So that brings up Josh Milton, who is 0 for 2, but last time up, got aboard via walk that brought home a run. He starts by falling behind 0-1. Pops this one up over near a screen. That'll get out of play, 0-2. Kazicki trying to finish off the inning. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He's got an 0-2 count. Here's the pitch, and that hits him up in the head. That did not look good. That did not look good at all. Pitch that got away from Kazicki, went right up high and got Josh Milton up high. Hoping he's okay, but your main worry, of course, is about a concussion when it goes up to that area. As he is back up on his feet, that's the good news. And it looks like he'll walk that one off. So it's good to see him moving under his own power. Meanwhile, it's a 9-1 game now as runner will come around. And as a precaution, once he touches first, they'll lift him for a pinch runner. It is Tyler Lohman, who will enter as a replacement.
Now batting for both, a third baseman, number 15, Will Turner.
So Will Turner, 1 for 2 with a walk. He has already tripled in this game, swinging on that one, a home run cut, misses, 0-1. This inning started with Carson Haney, and he is on deck right now. 0-2, and strike 3 is called. That will end the inning, but the Bulls another 3 spot. It's 9-1 as we go bottom 5.
Get ready for the sweetest baseball event in Canada. All the very best players from around the WCBL will be in the very best city for the 2026 All-Star Weekend. Don't be sour. Get your tickets to the summer's biggest baseball event now.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play.
We'll begin with a hit by pitch. And so right away, Kawanishi will be aboard for the third time tonight. This one a little more painful than the other two. Back out there for his fifth inning of work is Shea McTavish. He's only given up 2 hits so far. He's had a little trouble with allowing runners aboard on walks and hit by pitches.
Number 1, Salsa, Nakajima.
1-0 count. And make it 2-0. Runner is aboard on first on the hit by pitch. That one's in there for a strike, 2-1.
What's his name, sorry?
As McTavish deals and finds the corner, that'll even the count up. Two and two. McTavish. This one is fought off into the screen. McTavish, the pitch to Sonosuk is fouled off again. Sonosuk Nakajima, this is the first we're seeing of him here. He's facing a 2-2 count against McTavish. Came into the game as a defensive replacement. He's run the count full. Three and two. McTavish against Nakajima, and he takes ball 4. That's a good pitch to take. Right away, there's 2 aboard. Hiraku Ikeda will be the next batter. He is grounded out twice, one ending in a double play. The other was a fielder's choice. He fouls the first pitch off. Nakajima, of course, as he stands on first, wearing the number previously occupied by Mika Cervantes, who we did see here earlier in the season. As the count goes to 0-2 on Ikeda. Action still going on in both bullpens. McTavish deals 0-2, and this one is skied in a right center field. That will get into the glove of Jordan Monroe. Tagging and getting into third is Kawanishi. That's the first out of the inning, but it's a productive one.
Now batting your catcher, number 22, Liam Kirsch.
Well, another chance for the Cactus Rats here to cash in a run. This time they can do so with a sac fly. Liam Kirsch up to bat. He's flown out already. He's also gone to board via walk. McTavish will chase Nakajima back to the bag. As McTavish deals, that one got away, and now Nakajima is going to get into second base. Heads up base running on the pitch in the dirt. So now, with a 1-0 count, there's two in scoring position. McTavish deals. That one will be in there for a strike. Giving up walks has been the issue for all of the pitchers that have come in. If you look everywhere across the notepad that I have in front of me, there are so many letter Bs that it's pretty wild to consider as the count goes to 1-2. On the Bulls side, they have walked 13 times for the Cactus Rats. An equally high, not equally high, but close to equally high number, as they have a total of 5. That one missing. 2-2. So it has been a walk-happy day here on both sides. And, of course, you factor in the hit by pitches. Both sides have been hit a couple times. But we are already closing in on 20 walks, and we're only in the 5th inning. There have not been a whole lot of actual hits in this game. Swung on and missed, and down on strikes is Liam Kirsch for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, number 21, Carson Burnett.
Carson Burnett 0 for 2. He would like to change that here and at least cash in 1 run, if not 2. 2 away. He's got 2 in scoring position. This one's on the ground. It gets into left field for a base hit. That's going to score 1. That's going to score 2. What a time for Carson Burnett to get his first hit of the evening. Just like that, it's 9-3. And now we'll have a mound visit, I think. That hit might knock the starting pitcher McTavish out of the game. He does not finish off the 5th inning. We'll have your new pitcher when we come back.
You got the new pitcher?
Kim Willard, yeah.
Yo, Dustin, you get going?
Yes.
Can I join you guys? All right, let's go.
Whether it's on the ice or on our app, always play for the fun of the game. Gamble responsibly with Play Alberta.
For more than 40 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
For over a century, we've been more than just lawyers. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your strongest advocates. With 15 locations across the prairies, we're everywhere you are. Stringham, your local lawyers.
Hey baseball fans, make sure to stay up to date with your favorite teams across the league by subscribing to the WCBL YouTube channel right now. We have tons of free coverage for you over there, including daily highlights, full archived game broadcasts, daily game day previews, plus the WCBL report with myself and Joe McFarland every Wednesday. It's all in one spot, the WCBL YouTube channel. Subscribe today.
This July, the Okotoks Dogs and Baseball Canada will host the Road to Okotoks and the Morneau Cup National Championship at the Seaman Stadium Complex from July 14th to 19th. Come watch the top 16 youth baseball teams from across the country. These are the future stars of Canadian baseball, tomorrow's collegiate standouts and professional players, all chasing a national championship. Don't miss a week of elite competition, unforgettable moments, and the future of Canadian baseball in Okotoks.
Have you ever wondered if there's one thing that connects people from across our province? Something that connects the coffee shop to the spray park, or the brewery to the rodeo, the campground to the sports field. It's pretty amazing when you think about how it's all connected, because it truly is. And it's all we think about, so you don't have to.
New pitcher into the game for the Cactus Rats will be Brian Leva. After Kazicki goes an inning in the third, but gives up a couple more runs. Lethbridge enjoys a 9-3 lead as we go to the top of the sixth. And it'll be 7, 8, 9 in the order due up here, fourth time through. First pitch from Leyva misses. Carson Haney has struck out in each of his first 3 at-bats. He's ahead here 2-0 now. Leyva set, deals, and gets the swing and a miss to bring the count to 2-1. 2 of the 3 strikeouts on the part of Haney have been on 3 pitches. Of everybody in the batting order today for Lethbridge, he's been the easiest one to get out. 2-2 now. Leyva looks in, and the left-hander's 2-2 pitch is just off the plate, runs the count full. Trying to get aboard for the first time here is Haney. Leyva deals. Has fought off foul as he is putting up a good fight here. Still a full count. We're in the top of the 6th, 9-3 Lethbridge. As Leyva deals, and this one is popped up foul once again. Next pitch will be pitch number 8 of the at-bat. Leyva's set, deals, and popped up again. This is the longest at bat I think we've had all game. Previous high was 8 pitches. But Haney in a chance to get aboard for the first time is putting up a fight here. Pitch number 9 on the way is ball 4. He wins that battle. And that is the 20th walk combined in this game.
Now batting, catcher, number 23, Matt Larkin.
Matt Larkin is 0 for 2 plus a walk. First pitch is in there for a strike. Pitch on the way. This one's on the ground. A nice snare at second base. And the throw to first is off the mark as Burnett had to jump up for it, but a really good snare there by Umezawa. Or that was actually Caden Barron that made the excellent play. So fielder's choice. 6-4 on the putout. One away and a runner on first still, and the number 9 hitter, Easton Katura, up to bat, takes the first pitch for a ball. This one is powered into right field, and it's dropped by Akeda. Everybody's in motion. It'll be second and third now on the misplay. For sure that's going to be an error. And it turns the lineup over.
Shortstop number 7, Jack Wheatley.
So we'll see what Jack Wheatley can do. Wheatley has 2 of those walks in this game. He's aboard 3 times. First pitch misses for ball 1. Bulls have had 3 runs in each of the last 3 innings. This one popped up, and it's gloved by Furman, thrown back into the infield as all the runners have to go back to their bases. They thought it was going to get down, but a good play by Furman for the second out. Line out to the center fielder. We'll bring up the number 2 hitter, Jordan Monroe. Monroe has a hat trick of walks on his own. He's also struck out. So officially 0 for 1. First pitch misses for ball 1. Leva set, deals this one, powered, and foul, but a great catch in the bullpen there by the Cactus Rats pitcher. Doesn't actually count for an out, but I'll have a chuckle about that. 1-1 is the count back at home plate. So you take a look there. That is warming up for the Cactus Rats, Aiden Beck, who makes the nice snare. Leva set, deals 1-1. Good take there by Monroe. Two and 1. Man, if only this were banana ball. That would have been out for Aiden Beck catching in the bullpen. Of course, anybody who catches in the stands, it counts as an out. 2-2, the count on Monroe. Honestly, at the very least, I would say that if a guy in the bullpen makes the catch, it should automatically be an out regardless. Monroe golfs this one down the line, right back towards the Cactus Rats bullpen. Leva trying to get out of the inning unscathed. There's 2 aboard, but he's already gotten 1 out. Now just needs another to put out the fire. Leva's set, deals 2-2. On the ground, past the first baseman, Burnett. That's going to score 1, that's going to score 2. As he is just around the tag, and it's 11-3 for Lethbridge. Jordan Monroe with his first hit of the game. He was previously aboard via walk 3 times.
Second baseman number 2, Caleb Haley.
And for Monroe, RBIs 4 and 5 on the season as the first pitch is clubbed. And it's a box, so that won't count for anything. The pitcher box in the estimation of third base umpire for tonight's game, Devin Redikoff. Much to the disdain of the Cactus Rats dugout. Pitch on the way from Leva is a swing and a miss. That would have been the third out of the inning, but instead it now turns into a runner in scoring position. Leva set, deals, clubbed again, right up the middle. Umezawa on the run, nice play to get the out. But the Bulls bring home another couple runs. It's 11-3. We go to the bottom of the sixth.
Yo, Dustin, you need a goalie?
Yes.
Can I join you guys? All right, let's go.
Whether it's on the ice or on our app, always play for the fun of the game. Gamble responsibly with Play Alberta.
For more than 40 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
For over a century, we've been more than just lawyers. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your strongest advocates. With 15 locations across the prairies, we're everywhere you are. Stringham, your local lawyers.
We go to the bottom of the sixth. It is still Caden Willard in for the Lethbridge Bulls. We get to the final pitching line for Saul Mata, 3 2/3 innings. Only gave up 3 hits, but amounted to 6 runs. Of course, walks and hit by pitch were huge factors in that. He throws 110 pitches as a result, but he did put up 6 strikeouts. That's the saving grace of Mata's outing here tonight. First pitch misses for ball 1. Eight, 9, and 1 in the order due up here. For the Cactus Rats, it's Furman leading things off after he made a great defensive play last inning. 1-1 now. The count on Furman. Pitches for a ball. I think they're trying to appeal the first to see if he went around. So 2-1. Pitch is fought off foul, and that brings the count to 2-2. Mac Warawa on deck, reached via hit by pitch his last time up. Wave and a miss. He goes around, and Furman is down on strikes. That's 2 strikeouts for the reliever Caden Willard since he came into the game. And because he got the final out of the 5th inning, he would be in line for the decision, which would likely be a win should the score hold. First pitch misses for ball 1. Warawa trying to get aboard for the second time as he powers that pitch foul. And a great play made by the Cactus Rats base coach. 1-1 the count. This one smoked past the infielders into left for a base hit. Warawa has his first hit here at home. I'll turn the lineup over. And Caden Barron due up. But it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter. So Aviv Bobrov will pinch hit. We saw Bobrov on Canada Day as a relief pitcher as he takes first pitch for a strike. So now we'll get to see him as a hitter. Caden Barron will take the rest of the night off. Bat goes flying as he really tried to get a home run out of that pitch. 0-2. Look out below. Has to go back and get that bat as he's behind the count 0-2, trying to get aboard. Willard set, deals, and gets the swing and a miss for strike three, and Bobrov is down on strikes. So I'll bring up Dan Kawanishi, who has reached all 3 times he's been up to bat. First pitch to Kawanishi is down low. Shallow lead off first for Warawa as Kawanishi jumps ahead 2-0. Willard trying to complete a clean inning here, but he's behind 3-0 to Kawanishi, who already has 2 base on balls in this game, looking for a third. It has been a game of walks for both sides, really. Auto take, and the count goes 3-1. That was kind of a Randy Arozarena there, just backing out of the box mid-pitch, not even thinking about swinging at it. Fights that one off foul, and the count is now full. Three and two outs. Warawa off on the pitch. There he goes, and this one is tagged into center field. A sliding snare. And a catch recorded by the center fielder, Jordan Monroe, to end the inning. 11-3 is our score. We go top of the 7th.
For more than 40 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
Hey baseball fans, make sure to stay up to date with your favorite teams across the league by subscribing to the WCBL YouTube channel right now. We have tons of free coverage for you over there, including daily highlights, full archived game broadcasts, daily game day previews, plus the WCBL report with myself and Joe McFarland every Wednesday. It's all in one spot, the WCBL YouTube channel. Subscribe today.
Batter that he sees. So right away, a runner aboard to start things here. That, by the way, is Xander Meisner, who is aboard. He has reached base all 5 times. He's been up to bat. Pinch hitter here for the Lethbridge Bulls takes for ball 1. That is, I believe that is Brendan McTavish, that we have previously seen anyway. And he's going to get aboard. Sorry, it's Nishida. My apologies. I had the wrong number 5 written here. But regardless, he is aboard on a base hit. And there's 2 on with nobody out here in the top of the 7th. First pitch, and this one is tagged out to center field off the wall. Picked up by Furman, relayed in. 1 run will score. It's now 12-3 on the RBI double launched out there by Will Turner.
Batting for the Bulls, right fielder number 14, Carson Haney.
Carson Haney reached on a walk his last time up, has 3 strikeouts otherwise, and the first pitch is upstairs for ball 1. There's one that's fought off foul, 1-1. As we take a look at other scores in the league, and there's quite a few lopsided ones, 6-2 in 2 different games. One's in the bottom of the 3rd, the home Regina Red Sox leading over Okotoks, which Lethbridge will certainly be glad to hear about. And then Moose Jaw has a 6-2 lead over the Brooks Bombers. That one topped the 5th. Cactus Rats also getting good news in the other game, as down on strikes once again. That's the 4th strikeout for Haney. That's 1 away. Matt Larkin up to bat now. And he takes first pitch for a strike. We'll get back to the Haney strikeout in a moment. 9-0 Sylvan Lake leading over Fort Mac. That one also top of the 5th. So at least the Cactus Rats appear to be getting help elsewhere in the league as Haney takes 4, strike 2. Not often we see a golden sombrero, but that's what it's called when you get 4 strikeouts in the same game. And Carson Haney, the unfortunate recipient of that here tonight. Strike 3 call, back-to-back punch-outs. As also down on strikes is Larkin, 2 away.
Batting for the Bulls in left fielder number 4, Easton Couture.
Katura jumps on the first pitch, but powers that down the line foul. Didn't miss a home run by much there. That was only a couple feet away from being a home run. Instead, it's a loud foul ball. So both teams here happy, presumably, with the scores around the league. Moose Jaw, by the way, now 9-2 over the Bombers. So both Lethbridge and Energy City getting some much-needed help. Lethbridge, of course, trying to clinch the West Division this season, and the Cactus Rats trying to get to the playoffs. Swung on and missed, 1-2. And Jack Wheatley in his first 5 at-bats has reached base 3 times. Leyva deals, swung on and missed. 3 strikeouts in a row for Leyva. He finishes the inning strong. 1 more run does come across. It's 12-3 for Lethbridge. Time to stretch.
This July, the Okotoks Dogs and Baseball Canada will host the Road to Okotoks and the Morneau Cup National Championship at the Seaman Stadium Complex from July 14th to 19th. Come watch the top 16 youth baseball teams from across the country. These are the future stars of Canadian baseball, tomorrow's collegiate standouts and professional players, all chasing a national championship. Don't miss a week of elite competition, unforgettable moments, and the future of Canadian baseball in Okotoks.
Have you ever wondered if there's one thing that connects people from across our province? Something that connects the coffee shop to the spray park, or the brewery to the rodeo, the campground to the sports field. It's pretty amazing when you think about how it's all connected, because it truly is. And it's all we think about, so you don't have to.
Lead him off for the Cactus Rat. Left fielder number 1, Sonosuke Nakajima.
Sonosuke Nakajima will lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th as he comes on for another at-bat. Caden Willert will stay on for another full inning of relief, and the pitch is outside for ball 1. Sonosuke came in as a defensive replacement. This is his second time up to bat. He drew a walk his last time up. 1-1 here. That one powered foul, 1-2. Final line for the starting pitcher for the Lethbridge Bulls as strike 3 is called on Nakajima. That's one away. Shea McTavish got the start, went 4 2/3 innings, so he does not leave in line for the decision. 3 runs on 3 hits. Walks, of course, were the issue for pitchers all throughout the game, and he had 5 of them, but countered with 3 strikeouts, as that one will go for a strike. And 102 pitches thrown. Currently, it is Willard. He came on to finish off the 5th inning as he hits Hiraku Ikeda to put him aboard. But currently is Willard, who would be in line for the win.
Now batting, Cactus catcher, number 22, Liam Bird.
So Leon Kirsch comes up to bat, runner aboard and 1 out, and the first pitch is taken for a ball. Both pitchers, both starting pitchers, threw over 100 pitches and didn't even make it beyond the 5th inning. That one out into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Kirsch is aboard with his 2nd hit of the game. Check that as first, but his 2nd time reaching base. Carson Burnett had a 2-run single his last time up. See if he can plate some more runs here. But both starting pitchers dealt with a lot of walks. More extreme on the Cactus Rats side, of course, but just kind of a crazy game throughout. The first pitch to Burnett is a strike, and verifying something here to see exactly how many walks there have been. I'm guessing it's been 20. That pitch misses, brings the count to 1-1. And we're only talking base on balls here. So there have been 5 for Cactus Rats hitters, and there have been, just in the top 3 of the batting order for the Lethbridge Bulls alone, 7. Swung on and missed, 1-2 the count. And a total so far on the Bulls side of 14. So we're actually at 19 walks combined. The next one will be number 20, and that's not counting hit by pitch. Down on strikes is Burnett. There's 2 away. See what Seiji Umezawa can do. He's 2 for 3. He has a pair of base hits. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. Pitch is golfed out towards center field. That's going to get down for a base hit, and that will bring home the 4th Cactus Rats run of the game. RBI base hit for Seiji Umezawa. He's got a hat trick of singles. Really good at evening so far for the Cactus Rats infielder. And that is the first run that Willard has allowed since coming in the bottom of the 5th. He went 2 full innings before giving up that earned run. Starts behind 1-0 here on the Cactus Rats Furman. This one powered on the ground, but it's going to be an easy out, and that will do it for the bottom of the 7th. Home side at least gets one back. 12-4 we go, top of the 8th.
Have you ever wondered if there's one thing that connects people from across our province? Something that connects the coffee shop to the spray park, or the brewery to the rodeo, the campground to the sports field. It's pretty amazing when you think about how it's all connected, because it truly is. And it's all we think about, so you don't have to.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
Yo, Dustin, you going?
Yes.
Can I join you guys? All right, let's go.
Whether it's on the ice or on our app, always play for the fun of the game. Gamble responsibly with Play Alberta.
Now batting shortstop, number 7, Jack.
Top of the order will lead things off here in the top of the 8th inning for the Lethbridge Bulls. This is turn number 6 through the order. And new pitcher into the game for the Cactus Rats is Aiden Beck, who we did briefly see earlier make a great catch in the bullpen on a foul ball. They'll face the top of the Bulls order, and Wheatley has gotten aboard 3 of the previous 5 times he's come up to bat. Starts by jumping ahead 1-0. Leyva pitched the last couple innings, finished off strong with 3 straight strikeouts. As Beckdeals makes it 3-0 with the pitch missing upstairs. Next walk is walk number 20 in this game combined. I don't think we've seen too many 20 combined walk games, but we officially have now. That is 4 times that Jack Wheatley has reached base on this evening. Jordan Monroe, last time up to bat, had a 2 RBI single. Takes first pitch for a strike. Beck deals, and that one kind of knocks Monroe back, allows Wheatley to advance. So the count's now 1-1. Back set deals, and that one misses upstairs, 2-1. The last home game that the Cactus Rats had, the visiting Sylvan Lake Gulls managed to get to the top of the order a 7th time. And we are well on our way to seeing that here. 3-1, the count on Monroe. Beck deals, misses upstairs. And the first two have reached via walk here in this inning. Caleb Haney up to bat now, takes another pitch that's upstairs. First and second, nobody out here to start the top of the 8th. That one will find the zone for a strike. Lethbridge trying to add on. That's in there, 1-2 now. It is a night of blowouts right now across the WCBL as that pitch misses low. As the Sylvan Lake Gulls still lead 9-0, that one now top of the 6th. The Regina Red Sox have added on to their lead. It's 8-2 over Okotoks. As this one is powered into left field, that's a base hit. That's going to advance the runners 90 feet. First three have reached, and it's bases juiced with nobody out. Okotoks Regina is in the bottom of the 4th, and then also top of the 6th. Moose Jaw leading 9-2 over Brooks. First pitch is inside, and this has been the difficult one to get out. Xander Meisner has reached base all 5 times he's been up to bat. Interestingly enough, as the count goes 2-0, he does not have a base hit. He's reached 3 times via walk, 1 by hit by pitch, and then another via error. 3-0 now. There's nowhere to put him. Beck has not been able to get an out yet here in the top of the 8th. As he steps off the mound. Wheatley at third, Monroe at second, Haney at first. Pitch is in the dirt, ball 4, and that will bring home another run. So that will bring out the pitching coach for the Cactus Rats, a mound visit as one run is already in, and it remains a bases full situation. Sorry, just to make sure I'm getting this guy's name right. What's his name again? Which one? The pinch hitter, like the one who came in earlier in the game? Thank you. Tatsu Nishida will get another at bat in here. Came in earlier in the game in the place occupied by Josh Milton. First pitch to him misses. That one will find the zone for a strike. I have to wonder if you were to put all 21 walks, 22 now, to this point in the game, together, the total distance walked by batters in this game. Imagine you'd be having a nice long walk through the river valley with that kind of distance. 3 and 1. As the pitch will miss, and that will walk home another run. We're going to have to get a stat cruncher on that, and I think they're hard at work at the table next to me. 2,070 feet is what I'm being quoted here. Now, the extra fun part is that pitch goes for a strike, because if you divide it by 3, because there's 3 feet in a meter, then you have 690 meters. So they're more than 2/3 of the way to walking a full kilometer. 0-2 the count. We're over 2/3 of the way there at least. That is how many walks we've had in this game. That one lands in the dirt, but will stay in front of the catcher, Kirsch, 1-2. There is activity in the Cactus Rats bullpen, although they would have hoped and would have liked to not have to go to the pen once more. Beck is set, deals, this one's on the ground, this could be 2. Gobbled up by Umezawa, the flip to Bobrov, who does record the out. There'll be a force and a run scores to make it 15-4. 6-4 on the putout.
Batting for the Bulls, the right fielder, number 14, Carson Haney.
So first and third with one out, and Carson Haney will get an at-bat. He has walked once, but otherwise golden sombrero night, as he has struck out 4 times and falls behind 0-1. Bulls will be back home after this game, as they have the Moose Jaw Miller Express on deck. And as we mentioned, Moose Jaw, they have expanded their lead to 12-2 on the Brooks Bombers. Pitches in there for a strike, 1-2 the count. So it is looking like the standings will not change. It'll still be Lethbridge atop, and they'll actually have some breathing room over Okotoks. 5 strikeouts on the game for Haney, not his night. And there's 2 away. And then with the Cactus Rat side of things, Brooks and Fort McMurray also losing kind of helps out. Play over to third, they'll go across the diamond in time. Another handful of runs score, and we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 15-4.
For more than 40 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
For over a century, we've been more than just lawyers. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your strongest advocates. With 15 locations across the prairies, we're everywhere you are. Stringham, your local lawyers.
The golden sombrero, which is 4 strikeouts in a game. Platinum sombrero is 5. Yeah, he does. We go bottom of the 8th inning here for the Energy City Cactus Rats. They will get to face Caden Willert for another inning. He is so far thrown 2 1/3 in relief. Mac Warawa leads things off with a first pitch strike. That one in the dirt. So Willert providing a solid amount of long relief here for Lethbridge Bulls. One and 2 the count here on Warawa. As Willard deals, and that one's fouled off right into the Cactus Rats dugout. Look out. Another 1-2 on the way, and this one's popped up. Right on the infield dirt. The catch will be made by the third baseman, that being Will Turner. There's one away.
Now batting, number 24, the second baseman, Aviv Bobber.
Aviv Bobrov will get another at bat. He takes the first pitch this time for ball 1. Struck out in his first at bat. Crushes this one over to third, throw across the diamond, and the tag as he tried to dance out of the way, but just couldn't. I'll be 5-3 on the putout, 2 away. So he at least put the ball in play. It does not result in the hit. And now Dan Kawanishi, who has been the difficult one to get out on the Cactus Rats side of things. He's gotten aboard 3 times. Twice by walk, once by hit by pitch. Trying to add on to that, but it's right to second, throw over to first. In time, 1-2-3, go the Cactus Rats. We haven't said that much for either side in this game, but they're down in order. We go top 9, 15-4. Well, and it does look like they will not play the 9th inning. So 8-inning final score, 15-4. Lethbridge wins. Just a tough one all around for the home side, and total 23 walks combined for both teams. But Lethbridge comes out on top. They will stay atop the West Division. And we'll have more home games for you coming here in the next 48 hours from the Energy City Metro Ballpark. For now, this is Lexi McFarland saying have a great rest of your Thursday evening.